And Pakistan authorities detained prominent Baloch rights activist Mahrang Baloch following a sit-in protest in southwestern Balochistan that left 3 protesters dead. Mahrang Baloch, a leading voice for human rights in Pakistan, has been advocating for the Baloch ethnic group who claim to be victims of extrajudicial harassment, arrests and killings by the government. The Pakistan government maintains that its forces are combating separatist militants in the region who target state forces and foreign nationals in the mineral-rich province bordering Afghanistan and Iran. All right, and DD India's Amritpal Singh joins us on this latest news from Pakistan. Hi, Amrit. Good afternoon. What is the update on Mahrang Baloch's arrest?
Well, Mahrang Baloch, Dr. Mahrang Baloch was arrested in a pre-dawn raid today, along with other activists of the BYC or the Balochistan Yakiyati Council. They were, holding a sit-in protest for the past 2 days. And a lot of women, a lot of children. In fact, there were bodies of people that the BYC claimed were killed by the Pakistan security forces. About 3 bodies, including one that of a 12-year-old child, were kept. They were saying they demand justice and will offer a funeral to these bodies only after the Pakistani securities admit their role in killing of these people. So they were sitting in Quetta, on the roads of Quetta in the Sairabi area when the police at about 5:30 a.m. and the security forces, including the frontier corps, the Balochistan which is the paramilitary force of Pakistan, cracked down on them, and Dr. Baloch, Mahrang Baloch, along with other activists, were, arrested, and they've been kept incommunicado. There is a huge, crackdown in terms of internet facilities internet has been suspended. People are out on the streets protesting. So, Dr. Baloch was arrested this morning. So that.
Amrit, for our viewers, can you please elaborate a bit as in why Pakistan government is arresting Baloch activists?
Well, Pakistan government's narrative is that they are attacking security forces, that they are only cracking down on, the militants or who they call terrorists amongst the Balochs. But the fact is, after the Bolan train hijack incident, there has been a full crackdown on yesterday, actually day before, for the past 2 days, this sit-in protest against enforced was organized in Quetta, led by BYC, Dr. Mahrang Baloch being one of the key figures leading the movement, with women coming out on the streets, children coming out on the streets, and not just in Quetta, but in other parts like Turbat of Balochistan. These protests were being organized. So the Pakistan military's narrative is that these are sympathizers of terrorists, of the BLA, and they support them. And while the crackdown is really them looking for those responsible for the Bolan train hijack, whereas the Baloch activists allege that these are enforced disappearances, massive crackdown, tear gas shells being fired, indiscriminate firing being done on them, and they say these are occupation forces who are trying to disrupt their peaceful sit-ins. Siddharth?
Amrit, would you like to add context to this arrest?
The context is that the fact is that there has been a crackdown by Pakistan security forces post the hijack. Now, that was a big incident for the Pakistan security forces. We don't know. Well, BLA claims different numbers. The Pakistani army claims different numbers. But the very fact that the BLA was able to affect such a big attack and hijack a whole train and take about over 400 people hostage showed their capacity. Now, understandably, the Pakistan security forces would respond to that, whether or not there are excesses, because there is hardly any news coming in from there. Balochistan, let me tell you, is a information black hole. Foreign journalists are not allowed there. Very few Pakistani journalists are allowed right now. Even they have been banned. Internet has been shut down. Whatever little is trickling out is trickling out from the supporters of these activists who are sitting outside Pakistan, in Norway, in Sweden, in places like that. Or in other parts of Pakistan, Islamabad,
But not
Lahore,
from
etc.
Balochistan for sure.
Not from Quetta, because there is an extreme crackdown on the internet services there. So information is difficult to get from there. And there are shutters down. The whole city of Quetta, Turbat, etc. look like ghost towns. People are out on the roads. The roads are burning. You can see smoke rising. They allege there are indiscriminate firing going on by security forces. So what is happening was in a way expected in the aftermath of the train hijack, but things surely seem to be on an upward spiral when it comes to confrontation for the moment in Balochistan.
So Amrit, all in all, what can we expect in this entire matter next?
In the entire matter, I think it will play out for a few days. Pakistan Army has the strength. Prasar Baloch, the Chief Minister of Pakistan, hasn't said anything right now. Security forces consistently say that have been maintaining that these are not peaceful activists. These are people who are sympathizers of the BLA. While the other side is a narrative I've told you, saying that there are atrocities by what they call occupation forces. I think this will play out for a few days before matters come to head. And Pakistan security, it will be a security crackdown, because Pakistan security forces, including the military and the frontier corps, want to avenge what happened in the train hijack incident.
Okay, that was a wonderful analysis by you, Amrit, and but we'll keep taking updates from you as and when they'll come. Thank you so much. We leave it there as of now.